In these short videos, we will be walking through how to create instructional units with competency in mind. We hope you check out all the videos in this series. In this video, we will be exploring the third step in our backwards design process, summative assessments. At your campus, you may call this the exhibition of learning. We will be using these terms interchangeably. J. McTagg describes a summative assessment as an assessment that asks students to demonstrate their knowledge, understanding, and proficiency. They yield a tangible product and/or performance that serve as evidence of learning. Unlike a select response item like multiple choice or matching that asks students to select from given alternatives, an exhibition of learning presents a situation that calls for learners to apply their learning in context. So, an exhibition of learning is a culmination event or assessment in competency-based education that allows students to demonstrate their mastery of specific competencies or learning objectives. This type of assessment is often used in place of traditional exams or tests, as it allows students to showcase their competencies in a more authentic and meaningful way. In an exhibition of learning, students are typically given a specific task or project that requires them to apply the skills and knowledge they have acquired throughout the course of unit study. This task or project may be designed to simulate real-world challenges and may involve collaboration with peers, research, or other activities that require critical thinking and problem-solving skills. The final product of the exhibition of learning can take many forms, such as a presentation, a written report, a performance, or a product prototype. Regardless of the format, the goal is for students to demonstrate their mastery of the competencies being assessed in a way that is meaningful and relevant to their own learning and interests. Here are some key considerations. Clarity of learning objectives. The learning objectives of the EOL or summative assessment should be clearly defined and aligned with the competencies students are expected to have mastered. This will help ensure that the assessment is focused and relevant. Authenticity of assessment. The assessment should be designed to mirror real-world situations as much as possible so that students can demonstrate their competencies in a meaningful and relevant way. This could involve creating scenarios that simulate real-life challenges or designing tasks that require students to use skills in practical ways. Student voice and choice. Giving students some choice and autonomy in how they demonstrate their competencies can increase engagement and motivation. This could involve offering multiple assessment formats or allowing students to choose the specific topic or focus of their assessment. Reflection and self-assessment. Students should be given the opportunity to reflect on their learning and assess their own competencies. This can help them develop metacognitive skills and become more self-directed learners. Collaboration and feedback. Collaboration and feedback should be encouraged throughout the assessment process. This could involve peer review, teacher feedback, or group discussions. Collaboration can help students develop teamwork skills and receive multiple perspectives on their work, while feedback can help them improve and refine those competencies. Rubrics and criteria. Clear and well-defined rubrics and criteria should be used to assess student work. This way, expectations are transparent and consistent. Rubrics should be aligned with the learning objectives and competencies being assessed. A tool that we have for teachers is the YCCS Rubric Creator. Let's take a look at how it works now. All right, here we have a copy of the Rubric Creator for YCCS. Please note that this is to be opened only in Microsoft Excel and it is not compatible with Google Sheets. Once you've clicked into it, you will see that there's a box at the top where you can write the name of your activity or your EOL. Here I've written my EOL, develop a PSA in any format that informs and is a call to action. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in the CCCs that I have selected, my competency standards that I have selected for this particular EOL. So for this particular EOL, I have selected 1.2, 2.1, 3.2, and 4.2. What I'm going to do is just click on this arrow here, this drop down, and select my first one, and it will automatically populate all of the rubric. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that for all the skills that I have selected. All right, and then my last one is going to be 4.2. All right. As you can see here, it has populated for all of the categories from emerging competency to developing to competent to highly competent. Okay. This is going to save a lot of time for you. All you have to do now is export this rubric. You can use it as a print version for your students. You can post it onto your Google Classroom, whatever works for you, and you're done in a matter of seconds. Now that we know how easy it is to build a rubric using the YCCS Rubric Creator, we must share our rubrics with our students. When students know very clearly where they are headed, they are a lot more likely to be successful in their learning journey. The more defined the intended outcomes are, the better for our students. This is why talking about your well thought out and well planned exhibition of learning at the beginning of the unit can really set up students for success. We hope this video helped you get started on building out your summative assessments. Please watch our next part where we will be discussing formative assessments.